Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we'll play some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, in our last episode, we got attacked. Father and mother are both dead, and we've been told to leg it, mainly because this guard's chasing us. So, how's about we get going? Right to Damberg? Damberg? Yeah, we need to get down here to get to a horse. Can't I stop and try and fight the guy? Well, actually, I don't think we've got a sword equipped, have we? Whoa, Christ almighty! That dude's quick. Hey! Nope. I was just biding time to get my stamina back. I'm bleeding. Hey! This horse! Keep sprinting! I'm out of stamina. This isn't good. He's gonna... Oh. Oh dear. Well, that wasn't a good start. Should I scrap the video and start again? No, I'm not doing that. Right, so because I was naffing about at the start, he managed to catch up to me. I'm fairly sure if I don't keep turning around and playing the fool, we should be able to outrun the dude. I don't mind dying in games. Can we not just go straight down here? There we go. I think that might have been a little bit better. We're nearly out of stamina already. I'm not turning around, and sprint. This is it, we're taking a more direct path this time. I've not got the two blades underneath. I don't think he saw me this time, because I kept running straight away.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
I was about to say, can I not equip this? Why does it not come under weapons? Whistle your horse with X, but your whistle will also be heard by people within earshot, which sometimes can be disadvantageous for her. Should I help her? It doesn't seem like something I'd do. Whoa, whoa, no, no, oh crap, and I'm dead. Yep, shouldn't have helped her. Oh my word, they're cutting me to pieces. Yeah, oh, I just turned into a shish kebab. Oh dear. Well, we're 3 episodes in. I've died technically only twice. No, I died 3 times, didn't I? That guard killed me the first episode because I stole the dude's stuff. Well, it was my stuff, right? Yeah, he should have given me the money. Okay, so it's his own fault. In fact, he's dead now. We probably shouldn't talk about the talk ill of the dead like that. He still should have given me the money. He was wrong there. Right, do I even whistle this time, or should I just get on the horse and go? Because it seems like because I mixed the keys up there, I got screwed. I pressed E to get on the horse. Apparently, E shows me the stats of the horse.
Pigs, don't touch me, or I'll kill you.
And why can't I get the sword out? Get the sword out and let me have a chance of fighting him. I didn't realise there was that many of them, though. What's he saying? He sounds drunk. X demand. Is this my horse? This is my horse. You can call your horse anytime, whistling them. Trot. Caps lock L walks when the horse has a chance to recover. Fast pace with the horse endurance. W left shift gallop. It's fastest. Your horse is smarter than some people and will stick to the path you're on if you give him his head. Okay. Let's go. 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 Yeah. Well, stop. Don't you hit my horse. Did he just stop? Oh my god. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. I couldn't. Oh, hey, this isn't fair. I've got you. I've got you. I'm gonna... Oh, stop it. Right, we're not whistling this time. Absolutely not whistling in the slightest. We know which horse is ours. If you're bleeding, you must quickly bandage the wound, otherwise you'll bleed out. Was that? It does make sense. I apologise for all the death. I won't die again. No more dying. I'm fairly sure I was meant to go past all of those then. Just gallop past them. Oh, this is all the... Wait, this is just like a village map? Oh, okay. I need to be going east. So I needed to literally ride the opposite one. My bad. It's the A on the hood at the top, isn't it? Now, I thought the A was for the horse.
Hell, you Tata beast!
Shh, shh, shh. Yep. Next man. Your horse is smarter than some people and will stick to the path you're on if you give him his head. So literally just hold left shift and it will follow the path that you're on. I didn't read that one properly the first time. So if I just hold left shift. Look, Ma. I'd say no hands, but my pinky's on shift. That's quite a cool feature, actually. Because how many games have you got to ride between villages? I'm thinking of Medieval Dynasty. That's the last one I played that was somewhat like this game. We've just got to keep steering between the villages. And it's not like a dead long trip or anything, but... Oh dear. Ooh, that's it, his adventure's done. Well, no, it's not to his knee, so he's fine. Just flesh wound, that one. I wonder how many how many times I can get that joke into this series. It's just a flesh wound. It's got the right sort of context, hasn't it? Medieval knights and stuff. Just flesh wound that. Just flesh wound. Monty Python, anybody? Yeah. Oh! Evasive maneuvers. Oh, baby! Can't save any of them, just keep going. I'm outdoing him. Where's my horse's stamina? It's the green, isn't it? It's got a little horse's head there at the bottom. No! No, no! Don't stop! I wanted to let him get some stamina left. Back, even. Words are difficult. Go! You guys suck at archery. This is where I get one right to the back of the head and just die instantly. I am bleeding, but I haven't really got time to deal with that. Or have I? Or have I? Nope, can't use it on a horse. Go, gallop! Gallop! They're right behind me! Just flesh wound gif. Brilliant. Just flesh wound that. What's that gonna do? It's just a little bunny. Move, dude, mood! Mood. I apologise, I can no longer talk. Apparently holding left shift and W at the same time as tapping A and S. It's A and D, actually. Fool. It's too taxing for me. Don't jump in the way, you... Ah! Am I meant to be like trying to lose them or something? What, did you just call me? That looks like we're nearly there. This horse's stamina's about to run out. We're there, thank God for that. It's alright, it's a cutscene. This horse has got unlimited stamina now, it's fine. Ooh. I say,
Everyone, get your asses here!
somebody do something, you idiots.
Loose!
Just don't hit me, please. He just pulled that arrow out of his leg like it was nothing. No, it's in the other leg, isn't it?
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
What about all your villagers that are outside still? I thought he was going to fall off the horse onto the arrow then. I already started the winds.
And bring hot wine and bandages.
Yep, the wine will do nicely, thank you very much.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
That's gonna sting. Can you imagine having an arrow pulled out of your leg?
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You've just took an arrow to the leg.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Okay. Seems like we're safe for now. Rub some dirt in it, it'll be fine. Yeah. I'll make it nice and clean.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz.
He's got dogs.
The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize.
Hello.
They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's.
I thought he was going somewhere else.
The east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed,
That's
Sir
a different...
Robard.
Oh, my bad.
And our
I
small
thought it was the
garrison
dude
would
from
be
the other
no
village.
help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Probably.
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
Hmm.
I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Can somebody give me a sword, please? I want to take some revenge. Oh, we made it. Thornburg. Talk to Robard. Aren't we already talking to the robot? It's been quite entertaining so far, hasn't it? You've got to think I've recorded this episode and the previous two back to back, so for me, it's just getting more and more interesting the more I play it. Come on, loading screen, don't let me down now. I just want to start getting to the proper combat and stuff, although I assume as soon as I get there, I'm just going to start dying. So we're going to end up with some fast travel points. That's nice, so I haven't got to keep just running around everywhere. I assume they're the fast travel thingamajigs. You can't fast travel from this location. Fair enough. I mean, we don't need to be fast traveling yet anyway, like, but...
Hungry. You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father.
Whoa.
They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside.
Is that because I'm tired?
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons.
You've
He had a
discovered
fine
the baker.
reputation.
I'm following him, I'm following him.
Ah, milady.
What have you got to eat for me?
Our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bohemia here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear. Aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Oh,
Thank you, my lady.
When
Hey,
you're done,
not one person's asked him how old he is. Because he's my
that's not
please.
true, Sir
No,
Robard.
don't wear like
After all
that.
he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Okay. Why would you sleep in your boots? Objective started. Eat.
Oh, God. Eat.
I hear you came
Oh.
from Skalitz today.
Oh.
It must have been terrible there. How did it happen?
The longer you go hungry, the weaker you get. And in the end, you can different foods. E.g., an apple won't fill you up like a roast duck will. Eat now. I'm sorry, but the noise of somebody eating makes
Seems
me
I'm not good enough for the gent.
annoyed. I don't like listening to people chew. I'm just going to take all this. You don't mind, do you? You did say take your fill, right? Yeah, so I'll just help myself to this cheese. Thank you very much. We've got some bread. There's some apples there. I thought they were tomatoes. Say we could have a cheese and tomato sandwich, but... Or I could start an argument and say a cheese and tomato cob. Who calls the bread rolls or cobs or buns or baps? Whatever. Right, we're just tired now, aren't we? My dude needs rest. I assume that's where the A is. Coming through? Coming through. Dude's bed, pass out. And bed. If you're tired, your stamina and... What? Eloquence will also greatly decrease. Sleeping is the solution. Find an available bed, which you'll recognize from the icon on the compass. Sit on it. E. Start E. And set how long. Okay. Sit on it. And then we pick how long we want to sleep. You can't sleep any longer now. Sleep for 12 hours. I mean, I don't know. Let's just sleep as long as we can. Oh! Did we sleep for like 1 hour and then somebody's woke me up? Are you kidding? Dude needs some rest. For God's sake. Just got in bed. It was about 1 a.m. this morning, about 1:30. And I got in bed. I'd be mad if somebody woke me up at 2:30.
Anything out of the ordinary. Report it immediately. Understood. Yes, sir.
That's why I'm yawning, by the way, not because the game's boring me. I am still quite tired. I had about 6 hours sleep, and that's on a day off.
Yes?
Hello?
It is I.
Yes! More food!
Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady,
Hey, it's alright standing up now. His leg don't hurt too much, does it?
Not at all.
Hey!
But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
She trying to get me drunk?
It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you
that's
know you're
nice
not
of her.
alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
That's one of my lines. Thank you kindly.
Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better.
Why does something seem slightly off
God
about her?
knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Oh, well, isn't she nice? Seems pretty sus to me. I just can't talk about it. Should we tell her the stories? I think, yeah, let's tell her the stories.
I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible.
We'll play into it.
The day started just like any other.
He's not going to tell me the
Father
entire
sent me into
stories.
town on some errands.
I went to collect a debt. I mean, we did.
A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying.
I smashed his face in.
Often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all
Success.
the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was.
She's
looking
not even
forward to it.
listening.
He
Look
was
at her.
forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
Me and Father talked about life. So Radzig came and took the sword. I've been secretly learning.
I'd
You
been
know what?
secretly learning sword fighting and hiding it.
This might benefit me. They might teach me more
So when
sword
we
here.
assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it.
And failed epically. Tell her that
There's a
bit.
big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Saw smoke on the horizon. There was a huge horde attack. Is that the dude in black? I didn't see him. If that was the dude in black.
Helmets flapped in the wind, the armor glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Okay. I saw them kill my Gobiang. Tried to fight back, but he fell. They killed my father and mother.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of
did do
Sigismund's
well.
raiding party, a knight in full armor, saw a father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
It was a bit
Poor
grim.
boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you.
Then I died 3
I
times.
was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
One of the villages units began. I needed a horse. I ran for my life.
I ran as if my life depended on it, which it did. But my guardian angel watched over me, and I made it to the mill below the castle.
Didn't watch very well, did she?
Well, you did.
You got killed 3 times,
The
dude.
Lord be praised.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill.
Oh, that was Teresa, was it?
She was caught by
Whoops.
human savages who planned to violate her.
I helped them. I'm not lying to
I
her.
wanted to help her.
Nope.
God knows I wanted to, but even though I had the sword we made for Saradzic, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
I just told you. Just told you.
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz,
Good God.
and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years.
Oh my word.
That's
Your
how
life
long
story's
it
gone
took
a little
before
bit
Havel
longer,
was
my lady.
condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
And they lived
7
happily ever
years.
after.
And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Are you taking that food you brought me? What are you doing?
I enjoyed our
back.
little talk, Henry. Good
Give me
night.
that food.
And God bless.
Good night, my lady.
She left the jug of wine, though. Right. Take the food. I'll keep the wine. Oh, it's going to be a good night. Go get some sleep. There we are. Yeah, she's going to be able to go to sleep now. Huh? Oh. Nope. Now the nightmares start.
Move it, people! Come on, we're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back! Henry, help us! Help us, son.
They didn't say that, though, did they? Yep, nope, they didn't say that. That's not how it went down, dude. You're remembering things wrong.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Just like that. There's nothing wrong with his leg anymore. Well, we, women in the Middle Ages, you learned women at what? Excuse me. Lentil mash, cheese. I was about to say, is this how long they last? Let's eat that. We learnt first aid. Enables you to use bandages. Oh, you can learn these. Manly Odor. Night Rider. Scout increases the sight distance of fast travel. Okay. What have we got here? Carrying dead or unconscious bodies won't cost you any stamina and they will burden you only half as much. Stronghold. Blocking an opponent's strikes with your shield will cost 30% less stamina. I kind of want to learn that. That seems like a good one. Agility, we've got no points in yet, right? No, minimum level 4. So yeah, technically we've got no points in them yet. We've got one in here. First aid, what's this? You'll last 30% longer without food, but as soon as you get hungry, the effects will be 20% worse, right? We've read Manly Odor. Your stamina will regenerate 20% faster at night, but 10% slower during the day. It seems like there's drawbacks to all of these. Wanderer, you grew up in impoverished conditions, so comfort of beds is inverted for you. The worse the bed, the better you sleep, and vice versa. Increases the time you can go without sleep. Your energy levels fall 1/4 more slowly. Let's go for Scout, sorry. Events on the way sooner and your chances of evading are also increased by 10%. Yeah? We've got no levels in any of this. I really would like to find a bow soon. Is alchemy? Drinking skill makes you more resistant. That is awesome. Well, if he takes after my drinking skill, this must be max level by now. Buffs, reputation. I guess we're not doing bad. Statistics. All the fun stuff. All the fun stuff. But as I was saying before I started going through all of that, we are going to finish off our episode right here for today, and then we'll find out what the group is coming for in the next episode. So, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. All comments and feedback greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.